That's a song that moves a lot of people. A lot of my listeners love that song in particular, especially when they're going through what they're going through. You know.
Did you make it? Is that a song that you've written?
I wrote. Me and Steve Wallace wrote all of the songs on this album. It was just me and Steve, nobody else.
So y'all were locked in the basement. You were locked in your family's basement.
Locked in the studio, man. You know, this album wasn't a hard album to make. It just came from what we were feeling, from really honestly from what I was feeling. Steve was there just to co-sign for me, and he did a wonderful job, and that's why he's working on my second album. But yeah, it was real. It was easy. It was just a vibe that we had. It was almost like I could look at Steve and he could look at me at the same time, and we'd be thinking the same exact thought. Musically.
All right, I'm about to say you're both hungry.
Well, hey, you know what? Sometimes we'd be in the studio and we look at each other and go, "Okay, yep, time for food." Okay. But it did, you know, it didn't take long to make this album because it was led by so many things. There were two deaths that happened back to back, almost in my mind, because it feels like yesterday. You know, my father passed away about a day or two before Christmas, and then one of my best friends passed away, Stephen Static Major Garrett from Playa, and I just knew right then and there that it was time for me to make the album. So that was the driving force behind the album. So when I went into the studio with Steve, it was easy. It was easy, and I feel like it was easy because it wasn't me that was in the studio.
So you are not from New York.
I'm not. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Yes, born and raised, baby. Born and raised.
You decided to come up north to find your fame and fortune as an indie artist, or you were here and said, you know what, the singing thing, I can do this, and I want to make my mark.
No, like I said, you know, singing's in my blood. I've been doing this forever. I can, as they say on American Idol, I can sing the phone book. And so, you know, it's something that I had to do. It wasn't even something that I was aspiring to do. It was something that I had to do. It's something that I needed to do. And